Okay, so for Nylo, first thing to note, if you ever attack a Nylo with the wrong combat style, the damage will rebound.
Okay.
So you cannot attack it with the wrong combat style. Stuff like chinning, freezing, all that sort of stuff is very much not what it used to be.
Yeah,
Because we cannot do it in mass anymore.
I'll use my Swiftblade then until I get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except if you have like a double spawn or a big one, you can save those.
Which one's the DD tile?
There is no DD tile. No. Okay, so first of all that. Then we're gonna have 3 princes spawning throughout the wave. They will spawn on wave 10, wave 20, and wave 30. The first prince we are going to scythe into Chalice Spec. The second prince we're going to scythe into Chalice Spec. The third prince we're going to ignore but pray against it, else you will die to it. Because at the third prince we will likely be trying to save pillars. After all of the Nylos are cleared up, you can kill the third prince as if it was a normal Nylo boss. The second prince will likely die to all of our specs, since all 4 of us will be attacking. For the first prince, only the 3 of us will be attacking. Tiger will be having the chin wave at that moment. If the boss remains alive after our specs, if it is range and it's low HP and you have nothing better to do, feel free to do a ToB hit on it. If it's mage, ignore it. Mage damage on the boss is shit. If it ever turns melee again, kill it. Pray against it though if a prince is alive. It will hurt a lot if you don't. Make sure you are super combated up, of course, throughout the entire time to also deal with the princes.
Army for John be east and west. Like he'll be west, I'll be east. Like for melee.
No, he's north free, so he's east.
He's east. Okay, I'm west. Okay.
Yeah. Then at the end of all of the waves, at the end of all of the princes, we're going to have the big boss fight. For the big boss fight, if the boss is ranged, we have to be at least 3 tiles apart. If the boss is mage, we have to be all stacked up on the same tile. Wherever you run from or DD to is wherever our range DPS Tiger is standing. I mean, she's quite recognizable, to be honest.
So we have to run the Tiger.
Sorry?
We have to run the Tiger on what phase?
On mage. On mage, you have to be DD'd. On range, you have to be the fuck away from her. On melee, it does not matter.
Okay, so just stay away from each other until mage.
No, we'll go over specific movement. Fuck, where was I? Yeah, for the boss, make sure that you one tick pray switch and only do a weapon switch. You will not have time for more. If you're late moving, you can wipe the entire team. If you're late praying, you can wipe the entire team. So be on game with your prayer and movement to your weapon switches later. They're not that important. If the boss will do 2 attacks every phase. So if you see that the boss is mage, we have to be DD'd. You make sure that you're DD'd. You make sure you're praying magic. You see the first attack come out. Then you see the second attack come out. As soon as the second attack lands, you're already going to split. Because the next one could be range. Or melee. Where it doesn't matter.
So if I'm melee DPS, he's north freeze, he's going to be east, I'll be west. So when we split up, I'll be running like this way?
Correct. And he'll be going that way, and I will be doing some weird stuff.
I needed the mechanic I needed to learn right there. Those okay.
Yeah. So on the range phase, we're going to do the exact opposite. After the second range attack came out, we're already going to DD. Because the next one is either mage or melee. Does that all make sense?
So the second range attack, we want to spread out?
No. Before the first range attack, you make sure you're spread out.
Before the first attack, we make sure we're... Okay.
Yeah. After the second range attack, you already DD.
Okay, second range attack DD, first range attack spread out.
Yeah, but you should already be spread out there. So if he attacks, let me explain it this way. If he attacks with range and you're not spread out, you're going to die and kill everyone else. If he attacks with mage and you're not DD'd, you're going to die and like to kill everyone else.
Okay.
So given that the boss does 2 attacks, after the second attack lands, you do the opposite, so you're on time for whatever the next thing is.
Can you just call it out when you're
I
just
definitely
say, like,
will.
Okay.
You don't want to know the amount of...
it'll take me time to learn that.
No, I'll keep it a surprise, see what happens.
All right.
Any questions about the waves? Yeah,
No.
just be on point. It's normal Nylo basically, except for breaks. I will call out when the bosses are about to spawn. At that moment, make sure you're in scythe, your full melee gear. Of course, be bottled up the entire time. And for both bosses that we kill, it's 1 scythe swing, 1 chalice spec, back to whatever you were doing.
Okay.
Okay. Let's meet up in front of the gate. Everybody to a poot. Make sure you're bottled up. Divine. If you're ever low HP, start smuggling the gate. If you're ever low HP, feel free to eat up. But after eating, make sure that you super combat back up because we need damage here. Okay, spam click gate, and we start.